everybody. My name is Rachel Milah, and I'm the Child Development Manager at Denise Louie Education Center.
What did you envision when you began your partnership with Zena?
Our vision was really to send a few of our teachers and staff members to the professional learning series, and then those teachers would come back and become kind of the mathy kind of experts, and they would help our teaching assistants and others. The teachers would then become the teachers of the program. So that was our vision. We were also really excited about having the physical games that families could take home, because we know providing those physical resources to them is something that they really value, and is really important, especially, with a lack of access to early learning materials in the home. That was something that was really important to us.
Can you tell us about the impact of Zeno's work on the staff, right, and the families that you all support?
So the first year we had 11 teachers participate in Zeno, and we did pivot a little bit from our original vision of just having a couple teachers take the trainings, because I took the trainings and I was like, this needs to be available to as many teachers as possible. And so although the original vision was really to have about 4 teachers attend the trainings and become kind of the experts, we moved that up to 11 or 12 because we found the actual trainings to be so beneficial and so important and valuable. And of those 11 teachers in the first year, 100% of them surveyed said that they now build children's comfort with and knowledge of math skills more often since participating in Zeno. 100% of those teachers also said that they were satisfied or very satisfied with the Zeno math program and wanted to continue it into the next year. This current year, we had 12 teachers participate. And while we haven't analyzed the survey results yet, anecdotally and in talking to the teachers, I can tell that most of them, if not all of them, would love to continue this partnership. They've talked about how they're able to see math in a broader realm now, that it's not just counting, it's not just, showing note cards and identifying numbers, and that it's so much more than that. I've seen teachers increase their math activities in their curriculum, in their lesson plans. They actually do a lot more. One teacher especially loves to do cooking activities in her classroom, and that has really increased, and she's gotten she's more able to incorporate math concepts in those activities that she does on a daily basis. And so it's something that's been really valuable to teachers. I also talked to all 12 of our teachers this year, and they are interested in continuing training and growing and evolving more in their early math skills and how to really engage those in an equitable and culturally and racially responsive way. And so I think that's something, it's really broadened their mind, and I can speak for myself as well. It's something I just think about math in a totally different way now. I try to embed it in everything I do with the kids. And I've noticed for our students, math concepts seem to come up more organically since we've been explicitly talking about early math in the classrooms. And I can share one really cute story. One of our sites is in Lake Washington, and I would go there once a week and we would eat lunch together, and I would do some modeling in the classroom. And these kids all of a sudden were talking about this ghost in the classroom, and they would have little orange slices during lunch. And just organically, one kid said, "Oh, the ghost ate, one of my orange slices." And so then all of the kids started picking up on this, and then they would eat 3 of their orange slices and then say, "Oh, now the ghost ate 3 of my oranges." And I would, just prompt and say, "Oh, they ate 3? How many do you have left now? I hope the ghost doesn't eat any more." And it was just such a joyous, organic way, child-initiated way to engage in those actually pretty sophisticated math concepts that oftentimes in preschool you're not doing, like addition and subtraction. And it was in a context that they do every day. It was during lunch. They were happy to tell me how many oranges were left, and they could really do the one-on-one counting, and counting on, and all of these, they were engaging in all of these concepts that we had, discussed and played with them within the Xeno games, but they took it to a new life with something that was fun and important to them.
So, Rachel, considering all of the beauty you just gave us, do you feel that the vision is being actualized?
I know that our partnership has really exceeded all of my expectations. At the beginning of this, I talked about our vision when we first started working with Xeno, and everything that we've experienced has really surpassed that original vision. And so I didn't anticipate the level of thoughtfulness and care and individual, personalization and attention that you would give us, Jermel, in the professional learnings. I just felt like we were able to build such a close relationship and really have a safe space to be able to talk about racial justice, equity, and making sure that we're really, as an early learning organization, supporting all of our children and families to the best way we know how, and giving them the highest quality care and learning. And it was really cool seeing you come into the classrooms. That's another thing that I didn't really envision, and seeing you interact with the teachers and the students was just so exciting for me as kind of an observer. That was really fun, seeing the joy on the children's face whenever you introduce a new game, and then seeing the way that teachers really put that into practice once they saw you model how you can engage the game. Seeing the teachers being able to do that was so cool. And we really started having some serious conversations about racial equity after participating with Xeno, and being more explicit about how we are serving the children and families in our care, how we can really support all learning styles in the classroom, and even thinking about ways to see and support children's behaviors in the classroom in an equitable, fair way. And it's been really exciting, and has really, as I said, surpassed my expectations for this partnership.
You have become a Xeno champion. And so my question to you is there anything else you'd like to share to those who might be interested in bringing Xeno's work to their organizations, or to those, because of course we are at a fundraiser, to those of our audience members who I'm sure are feeling inspired to invest in this work?
I would just say that our partnership with Xeno Math has really been instrumental in deepening our conversations around racial justice and equity within our early learning centers in our work with children and families. And it has also been instrumental in helping all of us as staff members and families understand the value of early math learning, and specifically early math play. And so the professional learnings, the modeling math moments, all of these things that we do within the partnership have really, really enhanced the kind of care and learning that we provide to our children and families. And giving to Xeno Math really is giving to us, is giving to organizations like Denise, Louie, nonprofit organizations, and it really helps us reach families and support families in early math learning in a culturally responsive way. And so we greatly appreciate your gifts, because it benefits our students and families. And as a leader in my organization, partnering with Xeno has allowed me to gain understanding and wisdom around early math learning within a racial justice context. And then I can train new employees who come to Denise, Louie on what we've learned. Since our partnership with Xeno, I've done parent trainings on math, and including all families and learning styles in those trainings. And I've also done trainings and just led groups and conversations with other staff members about the things that I've learned about in our Xeno professional learning series. And I know other teachers have done the same. So it has really benefited myself, other leaders in the organization, our children, our families. And so it is, I just think working with Xeno has been such an asset to our program and to what we can provide to our families. And I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Rachel, for being
Thank you, Jermel.
and taking this time out to do this interview with me. Now, I'm going to pass it back over to our live and in person, or myself, I guess I could say,